A Binge Pipe main menu screen offers a little something for everyone. At Binge Pipe, we hear you when you ask, is this streaming service real or just a joke in a video game? And our answer is simple. Are you a lawyer? Just in case you're a lawyer, it's definitely not real. Wink, wink.
I'm a mom.
I'm a millennial.
I'm really into movies where people eat takeout food. I don't even care what the movie's about. I just feel good when I watch those scenes.
We are Binge Pipe!
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by the Roller Coaster Attendant Society, which reminds you to always... injury or death.
And then you simply place the glazed donut in between the two chocolate frosted donuts, because nothing says "f off, Rick" like my signature donut sandwich.
Okay, class, start pedaling faster. We're going up a hill now. Really push it. We're going up. Watch out. Oh, God, somebody just opened their car door and we just got doored. Okay, throw yourself off the bike. Good. Now call an ambulance.
I've never told anyone that before. Not even my mom, because I feel so close to you, Jennifer.
My name is Kendall.
Whoops-a-doodle.
It's worse than we thought, sir. Those giant snakes are heading towards Earth.
Step 1. Go to the web address shown here. Step 2. Enter the room code you see on the screen. Step 3. Think of a hilarious nickname. Step 4. You can think of a better name than that. Step 5. Never mind, just settle.
What's your emergency? I think my husband's dead. He's been shot. Okay, where are you? 1442 Willow Street. It's going to be a few minutes before an ambulance team gets there. I'm going to give you instructions in the meantime, okay? Okay. All right. The first thing I need you to do is record the murder scene. Get a few different angles and maybe add a slow pan to a wall of family portraits. Oh yeah, that'd be really nice. What? Ma'am, please stay calm. We need you to film a few things for the potential true crime doc about your husband. True crime doc? What are you talking about? Ma'am, I need you to calm down and listen. It's crucial that we get some B-roll right now, or, production is gonna drag on for this project. I am not filming that! Well, then can you at least get some footage of a neighbor acting weird or saying something cryptic? Or could you get some footage of maybe a crow flying from a telephone wire, landing on a fence?
Hey, this is the Rittner family. We're unable to answer the phone right now, so leave your message after the beep and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Also, it's come to our attention that someone has been taking our outgoing voicemail messages and putting them online for other people to listen to. I don't really understand it, but apparently they've gotten quite a following. Who would want to listen to that? My neighbor told me there was a think piece about it in the New Yorker. Anyway, please don't do that. We're just a normal family that values our privacy. Thank you. Oh, also, our daughter Linda called off her engagement to Brad Corey. Apparently they had a big fight. If I get more details, I'll try to add them to our next outgoing voicemail message. Anyway, here's the beep.
This is taking longer than expected. Just kidding. We prepare for everything. Everything. Binge Pipe has mixed feelings about presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, kid tested, Negligent stepdad approved.
How you doing? I'm Cookie, 170 pounds of trivia host in a 350-kilogram bag. I'm guessing you're all playing this game because your first baseman got the flu and you had to cancel your softball game. And please follow me if you will.
Time for question 1.
To begin with, guy walks into a bar. A guy walks into a bar carrying a Molotov cocktail and a loon. The bartender screams to the customers, "Duck!" The guy says, "Common mistake, it's a goose. Actually, it's closer to a heron. Technically, it's a swan." Or, "No sir, a loon is just a loon." Hope you like what you picked. In a word, that is not the correct answer to this You Don't Know Jack question. A loon is just a loon. Unless she went to med school, then she's also a doctor.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
It's time for The Neenies Have It. What does it mean if you refer to Real Housewife Nene Leakes as Nene Leakes, nay Johnson? She's changing her name to Johnson, her maiden name was Johnson, her nickname is Johnson, or she's from a town called Johnson. Okay, what'd you pick? Can't do anything right, can you? Nay, after someone's name, is used to refer to their maiden or former name. Whatever you call her, say it to her face.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Next, obligatory Uranus pun. But there's no time for wordplay. It's a dis or dat. I'm gonna list off some planets from our solar system, but also some Sex and the City characters. For each one, you'll tell me if they've got a ring or if there's not a ring. And ring in this case meaning wedding band or floating circle of space debris. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between ring or no ring. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Good. Saturn. Charlotte. Jupiter. Mars. Miranda. Samantha. Venus. Most of you managed not to embarrass yourselves, but player 6, you couldn't have done much worse.
Binge Pipe customer retention protocol has been activated.
Looks like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Great, thanks.
At Binge Pipe, we just want you to be reasonably happy.
I don't need you anymore.
Here we have House Tyrell Party. We all know why we watch Game of Thrones, for the gratuitous architecture. If Game of Thrones actress Natalie Dormer threw a party in her dormer, what kind of party would it be? A column affair, a stairway soiree, a balcony blowout, or a window shindig? Okay, let's take a look. What a pity. A dormer is a vertical window that projects from a sloping roof, so the party would be in the window. Just maybe don't invite Bran. Yeah. This one's known as, I don't trust facts, I trust my gut. Hold on. As a trivia host, I should have known that mayonnaise was questionable. My lunch is disagreeing with me, and it's omitting a lot of viable counter-arguments, which means it's using which fallacious persuasion technique? Ad hominem attack, moving the goalposts, card stacking, or fallacy. Who picked what? Uh-oh. Card stacking is making one side look a lot stronger by ignoring the viable arguments of the opposing view. Okay, we've reached a compromise, but you really don't want to know what I gave up to get there. Round 1 is dead to me. Let's see which of you is my favorite.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. And down here, these players are highly valued, but their scores are not. We have some more screws to help our targeted numbers.
Round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't forget to use them. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
Really good stuff.
6 trombones is not a parade.
I call this one From Here to Maternity. What might you have heard in the delivery room as Zeus gave birth to the goddess Athena? Breathe deep, then push out of your chest. Relax, then one big push out of your belly button. You got this. Just push out of your forehead. Or, whoa, is this going to happen out of your nose? Okay, who chose what? Sorry, no takebacks. Athena was birthed from Zeus's forehead as a fully grown adult. And if the birth happened from way up in the forehead, I can only imagine the size of that episiotomy.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Feast your eyes upon this. My inner truth. So I've had a moment to reflect, and there's something I have to confess, and I think I should do it before we go on any further. I didn't really get that episiotomy joke at the end of the last question. What's an episiotomy? An incision of the trachea, an incision of the sacrum, an incision of the perineum, or an incision of the lymph nodes? I'm pretty sure it's one of those things. Let's see how that shook out. I'm pretty sure no. 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 Oh, okay. An episiotomy is a surgical incision of the perineum. Got it. Got it. All cleared up. Totally understand now. Thanks.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
How about this one? I've seen a lot of things. So imagine professional wrestler John Cena had the ability to see into the future, but only while eating cookies. Hold on. Sorry, I can't believe I have to do this again. What's a perineum? I refuse to sully this game with an answer. I refuse to taint this game with an answer. I refuse to tarnish this game with an answer. Or I refuse to blemish this game with an answer. Brace yourself. Player 5 has invoked the screw. Come to terms with these terms of service. And how'd we do? Well, excuse me. Oh, okay, yeah, taint, got it. Poor Zeus. Hey, good work with that screw player 5. Here's your extra cash. Here's one for you. The cost of car ownership. And chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a
Delicious film.
Get those typing fingers ready because the longer you take, the less money you make. Okay, here it comes. Look at the gibberish phrase and tell me what common phrase it rhymes with. Parking? Yep, a strong fee. And don't get hung up on that punctuation. You're looking hard. But not in the right place. Your dog is yelling at the incorrect wood source. Okay, what was it? Now let's keep going.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Why not try Canada? If Canadian filmmakers did a reboot of Das Boot, what would it be about? A submarine, a battleship, an aircraft carrier, or a cruiser? I love this part. The 1981 film Das Boot tells the story of a German U-boat, aka a submarine, in World War II. Welcome to the attack. When you see an I see you already know the rules. Here's your clue. Good breeding. I hope you recognize the recognized breeds of these animals. 4 takes it! I gotta hand it to you, Player 4. Your score is quite impressive. Unless it was your idea to play this game. If that's the case...
You don't know Jack!
Oh my god! The microwave screen just told me the time and date of my death!
You know, Coop, I thought my wall thing was pretty scary. You didn't have to one-up me.
Now streaming, an original horror film about a couple who moves into a haunted house way too early in their relationship.
We should leave!
Binge Pipe continues to stick with its commitment to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Fresh content served erratically.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and the day I give up this job is the day I die. At least that's what Binge Pipe tells me. 8 people. That reminds me of my childhood dog, because he also ate people. Specifically my neighbor Brandon, and it was just one finger, but yeah, he ate a finger. Okay, here we are.
Time for question 1.
To get started, better living through pants sweating. Which horror movie sounds like it could be a gritty adaptation of lifestyle expert Marie Kondo's 2014 best-selling book about her KonMari method? The Purge, The Cabin in the Woods, It Follows, or Get Out? So who got it? You did a bad job. Marie Kondo is the author of the life-changing Magic of Tidying Up, the Japanese art style of decluttering and organizing, which, spoiler, involves getting rid of a lot of your household items. Nothing makes me scream more than getting rid of possessions I haven't used in 5 years.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This one's called Johnny Cashed. If Johnny Cash had been more medically precise, he would have changed his iconic line to, "I shot a man in Reno," just to watch him emesis, watch him coagulate, watch him exsanguinate, or watch him extravasate. So what'd you pick? This answer's a little thin. Oh wait, you wouldn't get why that's funny. Exsanguination is the process of dying due to loss of blood. It kind of feels like falling into a burning ring of oxidation combustion.
Why don't we do it with free?
There is no hiding from, oh yes. And oh yes, it's a dis or dat. I'm going to list off 7 titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a best-selling self-help book or an album by the prog rock band Yes. Don't think too hard, I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a book or a Yes album. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. Ready? Let's go. Getting to Yes. Classic Yes. Essentially Yes. Year of Yes. In a word, yes. Introducing Yes. The best Yes. Well, that was mostly miserable. Let's get on with it, shall we?
I don't need you anymore.
And now, y'all ready for this? Look at me go! I'm rolling, yawing, and pitching. What am I? A kitten, a cowboy, a softball player, or an airplane? Let's see who got it. I get it. You see one word that looks familiar and you just take a chance. Rolling, pitching, and yawing are aviation terms linked to lateral, vertical, and longitudinal motion. Next up, The Legend of Zelda's Epidural. Say there were a video game in which the player's goal was to successfully go through labor. What instructions would pop up on the third stage of the game? Press B to push the baby's head out, repeatedly tap X to dilate the cervix, hold down the right shoulder button to expel the placenta, or press A and B together to cut the umbilical cord. What'd you guys pick? I still believe in you. Okay, nobody guessed it. Let's skip ahead. The placenta is expelled during the third stage of labor. Also, this game would cost $37,000. Round 1 is history. This leaderboard is brought to you by Binge Pipe.
These players are currently tied for the lead. On the other hand, these players are negatively affecting our averages. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for more screws.
And don't forget, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be afraid to use them. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
You're doing so well, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Try this on for size. Cat scratch undiagnosed medical condition. So I'm trying out a new vet, and I'm not sure I like this guy. The vet diagnosed my cat Poopsie with catamenia, but something tells me that's not likely because cats don't sweat, cats don't menstruate, cats don't see color, or cats don't get dandruff. And how'd we do? Cats do sweat. It's why they don't play poker. Catamenia is another word for menstrual flow, but cats don't menstruate when they're in heat. Besides, Poopsie is a boy, I think.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
Coming up next, type equals squiggly bracket movie, comma, classic, squiggly bracket.
Except all cookies don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
So, Binge Pipe needs help sorting through user data. Why are you collecting all this information again?
It's just a hobby. Here are the searches we have. Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. Whose search history have we acquired? Ben Stiller, Ben Stein, Ben Savage, or Benjamin Brett?
Okay, who chose what? Ben Stein played the teacher continuously calling the titular character's name for roll call in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Do you want to know how many times you've searched for your own name, Cookie?
No, the only person who can't handle my personal information is me.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Introducing the ingredients for a perfect summer. And hey, stress cut with Mimesore.
It's time for a
Srenoohcs.
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, get ready. Check out this gibberish phrase, and then write down what common expression you think it rhymes with. Mud fizz liquor, pan hotter. And don't let that punctuation fool you. It's okay to betray friends. Well, it's better than betraying your cousin. My veins are filled with sludge compared to H2O. Okay, pencils down. Player 8. Looks good to me. Well, at least one of you didn't fall asleep. All right, let's move on. Oh, here's a good one. Stephen King is full of it. Murderous clown monster Pennywise is at it again, telling the children of Derry, "You'll float too." How else could Pennywise phrase his favorite threat? "Your outward pressure is equal to your density, Richie." Oh, this'll be good. Player 3 just let loose a screw. Maybe it's time to rebrand. Okay, let's take a look.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, that's, it. Remember, kids, science is scary. Nice use of the screw, Player 3. Have some cash. Oh, and I see we have some name changes. It really suits you.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Up next, Family Game Fight. If Romeo and Juliet competed on the set of Family Feud, what team would Romeo be playing on? The York family, the Montague family, the Capulet family, or the Lancaster family? Let's see who got it. Survey says... Survey says... Yes, Romeo was a Montague. A name? What's in a name? A rose by any other name would still get roasted by Steve Harvey. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the cat... Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. Zoo talking to me? I hope you can find the correct talking animals. Good luck. Mr. Tickle wins! Nice work, Player 8. You not only won this game, but you've won the thanks of a grateful nation, which is especially impressive considering...
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
My name is Zandra, and I'm the Jackbox hair and makeup artist. Cookie gets full hair and makeup done every time he records the show. Yes, he knows that you cannot see him. I guess it's just, fun.